Hi everyone, welcome to Book and Build with me, Valeria. Today we're going to be looking at a book titled Lasagna Means I Love You by Kate O'Shaughnessy. After losing the grandmother who raised her, 11-year-old Mo enters foster care and searches for comfort in a world that suddenly feels unstable. When she discovers a handmade cookbook filled with family recipes and stories, Mo begins collecting recipes from others, teaching herself to cook, and sharing stories online. Through food and storytelling, Mo learns that family is not always something you are born into, but something you can create for yourself. The build part comes from creating a class recipe book. We could ask the students what food means I love you to each one. Have the students find a recipe book online for their favorite food and create a recipe card using Canva. And I do have to give credit to Professor Trisha Kuhn. I created an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie recipe card inspired by a family favorite from my childhood. Growing up, my aunt would bake these cookies, and my sisters and I loved them so much that we constantly asked our mom to make them too. Eventually, my aunt shared the recipe, and after hearing us beg and beg for them one too many times, my mom decided it was time to teach us how to bake them ourselves. We made these cookies often, and I even remember baking them with my boyfriend years later. When I moved out a few years ago, I decided to bake them on my own. The smell instantly took me back to the very first time I tasted those cookies at my aunt's house. Anyway, I looked for the recipe, I found a picture of the cookies, and created this card. In my future library curriculum, I would use this making process as a way to connect research, creativity, and personal storytelling. Students could begin by researching a recipe online that reminds them of home or holds personal meaning to them. Then create a recipe card that documents both the ingredients and the story behind it. As an extended project, students could also interview a family member, prepare the recipe at home, and take photos to document the process. Students might then share their finished recipe cards and experiences through a class potluck or a show and tell style presentation. This would encourage students to appreciate the effort involved in preparing food while creating a deeper personal connection to their work. By combining research and reflection, the project supports inquiry based learning, cultural appreciation, and meaningful student engagement. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.